Hey there, tech fans. Today I've got the brand new Split Extend SX-2C4K-D150W USB-C hub. This product makes it incredibly easy for you to connect 3 external high-definition displays to any computer through an open USB-C port. And once they're connected to the hub, you can extend or mirror your desktop across all 3 of those external monitors and greatly increase your screen real estate. The unit is also a hub, which further expands the connection options through that USB-C port to include 2 full-sized USB-A 2.0 ports, 2 full-sized USB-A 3.0 ports, a USB-C port, and all of those can be used for connecting external peripherals like a thumb drive or an external hard drive or a microphone or even a camera to your computer. You'll also find 2 memory card slots included, a full-sized SD card slot and a micro SD card slot, so you can pop a memory card into those slots and immediately start transferring files back and forth. You'll find a dedicated LAN port and a dedicated headphone microphone port that you can use with external peripherals or to connect your computer to a wired network. And finally, there's an additional USB-C port on the back that can be used with the included power supply to actually charge your laptop through the hub, as well as provide power for all of your external peripherals. Now, as part of this review, I always like to start with a quick unboxing just to show you everything that's included with the kit. And then I'll take a closer look at the hub and I'll explain the connections and indicators so you understand how to use it. I'll do a short demonstration right here to show you just how simple this product will be to use with your own computer. And then I'll come back one more time and point out a few things that I really like about this particular hub that you can use to compare it to other products you may be considering. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first pop open the box, you'll find the hub. It comes with a really nice weighted base with rubber on the bottom, so you can put this on your desk. It's going to stay right where you put it. You'll also find a power supply. It's a 20 volt, 7.5 amp power supply, so it's 150 watts of PD power that plugs directly into the hub. And again, that'll provide all the power you'll need to charge your laptop when you're using the hub, and the peripherals that are plugged in will get their power from that as well. And you'll find a heavy-duty flexible USB-C to USB-C cable that you can use to connect this to your computer. And then finally, there's a full instruction manual included that explains everything you could possibly want to know about the product, connection diagrams, specifications, and a lot of other really good information. So always read through that manual to understand what the product provides so you can get the best value out of it. If you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at the hub, I'll do the demonstration, and then I'll come back and point out a few things that I really like about this product, again, that you can use to compare it to other things you may be considering. The product features a high-impact plastic case which makes it lightweight and incredibly durable. You'll also find ventilation slots on the top and on the rear, and these are designed to let any heat that develops during operation escape and keep the electronics inside at a very comfortable temperature. On the bottom of the unit, you'll find a rubber pad. This is designed to protect the surface you set it down on and keep the hub from sliding around during operation. Now, you can use this hub in a horizontal fashion like this by just setting it down on your desk, or you can stand it up using the included base. And on the one end, you'll find these alignment holes right here, which match up with the 2 pegs on the base. So if you'd like to use it in vertical fashion, slide it into the base. Otherwise, you can lay it down on your desk like this. On the rear of the hub, you'll find 3 full-sized HDMI ports, and these are used for connecting 3 4K external monitors to your computer. Always use a high-quality cable to make those connections. To the right of that are 2 full-sized USB-A ports, and these are both USB 2.0 ports that can be used with older peripherals. You can plug them in there, and that peripheral will be immediately seen by your computer. To the right of that is a Gig E LAN port, and that's used for connecting your computer to a wired network. To the right of that is a PD100 port, and that can be used for connection to your laptop directly. And the reason that port is important is because the port to the right of that is a DC input port that's used with the included power supply. So you'll plug that power supply into a wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it, and you'll plug that in right here. So when you connect your computer to this USB-C port using the included cable, you'll actually charge your laptop through this port, as well as having this power supply provide power for these external peripherals. On the other side of the hub, starting on the left, you'll find a headphone jack. You can use that with older wired headphones. To the right of that are 2 memory card slots, an SD card slot and a TF or a micro SD card slot. And you can pop a memory card in either one of these and instantly start transferring files to your computer. To the right of that are 2 more full-sized USB-A ports. These are USB 3.0 ports for newer peripherals. To the right of that is a USB-C port that can be used with peripherals as well. That's a 3.0 port. And to the right of that is another USB-C port. This one you can connect to a phone or a tablet or some other device and actually charge that device through this port. To the right of that is a power button. You can use that to turn the hub on and off. And finally, to the top of the hub, you'll find two little loops right here that you can use to lock the hub to your desk if you'd like to prevent theft. That's pretty much it for the product. Now I'll show you the connections you'll need to make to use this product with your own equipment. And for this demonstration, over here I've set up a mini PC that's currently connected to this monitor, and that's the desktop that I'd like to extend across these external monitors. Over here I've set up 3 high-resolution displays, and this is where I'd like to extend my desktop to, which will give me a lot more screen real estate. In front of me, I have the Split Extend SX-2C4K-D150W. Now the first set of connections I'll make are from the monitors directly to the hub, and I've already connected 3 high-speed HDMI cables up to the monitors. The other end of those cables plug into HDMI output port number 1, port number 2, and finally port number 3. And it's really important you use high quality cables to make that connection to ensure the best possible resolution on these monitors. It's also really important that you label those cables so you plug them into the correct ports on the hub, because you can organize those monitors in a wide variety of different configurations, and once you plug them into the hub, you'll need to adjust your desktop settings to match that configuration. Now the next connection I'll make is from the hub directly to my computer, and I can use the included USB-C to USB-C cable to make that connection. One end I'll plug into a USB-C port on the rear of the hub, and the other end of the cable can plug into any open USB-C port on my computer. I have one here on the front. And now we're ready to connect power. I've already plugged in the power supply. The other end of the cable from that power supply has a barrel connection on it, which plugs directly into the DC input port in the rear of the hub. And now I can turn it on. I'll tap the button on the front, and that'll turn the hub on. And the minute I do that, the computer recognizes an external peripheral's been connected, and it makes an adjustment to share the desktop with these external monitors. And there we go. So what you're viewing here is an extension of this desktop. And you'll see that mouse on the main monitor here move around. Watch when I move to the right. It appears on the middle monitor, now it's on the top monitor, and now on the bottom monitor, and then again back to that desktop. So what that allows me to do is open multiple programs at the same time and organize them any way I like, and even open some of those programs in full screen mode so I can really see the details. Another advantage of this product is that in addition to extending your desktop across 3 external monitors at the same time, it also provides a wide variety of connections for other peripherals. There are 2 USB-A 2.0 ports, 2 USB 3.0 ports, a USB-C port, as well as memory card slots, a GigE LAN port, and even a headphone connection. To show you how that works, I'll disconnect this dongle for the wireless mouse, and I'll just plug that into one of the USB ports on the front, and you'll see the mouse is still working. So the minute you connect this to your computer through a single USB-C connection, all of those ports become active. You can extend or mirror your desktop to external displays, and you can use a wide variety of peripherals plugged into any of those ports, which are immediately seen by your computer. And it really is just that easy to get it working. I hope that closer look and demonstration were helpful. Now here are a few really important things to keep in mind when you're comparing the Orei Split Extend SX-2C4K-D150W with other USB-C hubs you may be considering. The first thing has to do with the number and style of ports that any hub provides. This unit offers 3 full-sized HDMI ports that you can use to connect 3 high-definition monitors to any computer through an open USB-C port. And having 3 monitors means you can instantly either extend or mirror your desktop across all of those 3 monitors and greatly increase your screen real estate, which allows you to open multiple programs at the same time and even open some of those programs in full screen mode. Other hubs on the market may only provide a single external monitor or dual external monitor, so knowing you've got one that can handle 3 monitors gives you a lot more screen real estate. The hub also provides additional connections, including 2 full-sized USB-A 2.0 ports, 2 USB-A 3.0 ports, and a USB-C port that you can use for connecting a wide variety of peripherals, including microphones and cameras, and even external hard drives to your computer. You'll also find a GigE LAN port on here, which allows you to connect your computer to a local network through a wired connection. You'll find a headphone and microphone jack on the front that you can use with external peripherals. You'll also find an additional USB-C port that's used for charging, and you can use the included power supply to not only charge your laptop through the hub, but also provide power for all of the peripherals you have connected. And finally, there are 2 memory card slots on here, both an SD and a micro SD card slot, that allow you to easily transfer files from your memory cards to your computer by simply plugging them into the hub. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So hopefully you found this review helpful. I've enjoyed talking about this hub, and until next time, as always, stay nerdy.